The Spread Show.
Welcome again to a lockdown edition of the Spread NFL Show. This time, though, at least we have something new. We got the mock draft because Roger Goodell doesn't give a damn about the coronavirus.
Yeah, technology is sufficient enough in today's age.
Yep.
To run a draft.
Direct from his mouth. Being the most draconian sports institution in the world, I didn't expect anything else from the NFL. So that works. Hey, at least we'll get something out. Are they going to do like a 3-day deal?
Yeah, it's the same day, same thing. The ratings are going to be insane.
Yeah. This is going to be the highest rated television program of all time.
Yeah. It's going to be the only thing on TV.
It's just going to put the spotlight even more on Justin Herbert when he sucks.
Oh, God. Every first round pick, they're going to know their name.
Yeah. Yep. Well, last week we did some grades, and that was pretty fun. I want to continue to do that so we can go back and see how wrong we were about things. So let's just patch it up here. We had some stuff tacked on at the end of the week through this week that is significant. We're only going to do significant ones. We won't do anything stupid. But one being Dante Fowler is paid again. 3 years, $48 million. 16-ish?
A year.
Yeah.
For 2 good years.
For what? Dante Fowler never scares me.
No, yeah. He's someone you don't want to pay.
What should he be at? Like 10?
He's at the 3-year 30.
Yeah.
That middle of our exception.
He goes to Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta. He's not here, but yeah.
I mean, Atlanta, I guess they could be happy with that. Getting someone like Dante Fowler. Better than Big Beasley, brother.
Same. Some might say same player.
No, not at all.
It's just weird. Atlanta's so capped out.
Yeah.
Everybody's paid, and now they're in the division with Tom Brady and Drew Brees.
Right.
Well, they've been in the same division, but it's just like Grady Jackson's paid, Deion Jones is paid, Neil is paid, Matt Ryan's paid, Julio Jones is paid.
Yep.
They're just Matt Long, Jake Long.
One of the
Longs is paid at left tackle, and I'm just like, and at best you're gonna get is 8-8.
Right. Maybe. You never know.
They let Trufant go.
He was whack anyways.
Yeah. Well, he was paid, but it's just like, okay, they paid everybody, but the results aren't there.
Right. I'm gonna give this deal a C+. I like Dante Fowler a little bit, but they overpaid for him.
Not at $16 million.
Yeah. C+?
C+, fine.
Just because he's Dante Fowler.
Shit, you could have got Shaq Barrett last year for 1 year, $5 million.
Yep. Todd Gurley goes to Atlanta as well. 1 year, $6 million. Really, the winner here is Todd Gurley, who gets paid a lot of money.
So now I think it's, with both of the teams paying him this year, it's like 1 year, $12 million, I believe.
Yeah. Why pay Gurley here?
Why not give him vet minimum?
Or why not just go draft someone? Does that work?
Makes too much sense.
Yeah. 1 year, $6 million, and they have limited cap space, so they could have done anything else. Like, hey, can we fill with 2 veteran players somewhere, or see what happens in the cut period? I don't know. Weird. Or they. I just really hope that Gurley is good.
Shouldn't they just have, instead of signing Fowler, instead of signing Gurley, just give that $22 million to Clowney for 1 year?
Hell yeah. That'd be nasty.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I guess that just we should be GM sometimes.
So I don't know, man. It just looks sad that I don't think he's coming back to Gurley for him. I'm even worried about him just playing. Yeah. Just like being a productive back. He might just be done, which sucks.
I can't wait for that Vegas prop. Who plays more games, Gurley or Julio?
I'm going to give it a C+ as well because it's worth the risk. It's only 1 year. It's $6 million. They could have done more with the money, though.
Yeah. And $6 million feels like a lot.
Yes.
For
a broken running back when you can sign any other running back in the league.
They're going to sell a ton of jerseys, though, because he's going back home. He's from Georgia.
Yep. Malcolm Jenkins is back with the Saints on a 4-year, $32 million deal.
I don't know what the Saints are doing. They gave him 4 year, $32 million, and they gave Janoris Jenkins a 4-year extension.
Yeah.
So that they can lower the cap hit, but it's $8 million over like the next 4 years because of their cap hit.
So this is basically 2 years, $16 million in guarantees, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be 35 by the end of that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
They drafted him, and he left, and now he's back.
Yeah. It's a good fit. I just, they want to win now, obviously. But the upside of just trying to bring in someone young and hoping that works is probably better than doing, the 4-year, $32 million to Malcolm Jenkins. And I know they like him a lot. He's basically like a coach,
Player coach or whatever.
I will give them a B- because it's a 2-year deal. I don't like the fact that there's no potential or upside for years beyond 2 years.
But you did say, remember, I was like, where does Malcolm Jenkins fit? And you're like, a playoff contender.
Yeah, he has to go.
That's where he went.
Yeah, so he'll be good. He's going to be good for that locker room. He knows them. They love him. So it's worth it, I guess. This one I loved. Eric Ebron goes to the Steelers. I meant to mention last time we were doing the pod that the Steelers hadn't really done a whole lot, it seemed. They're just kind of there. Ebron can be really good. I don't know. He would look terrible in Detroit, but
he could catch a lot of touchdown passes if he has a good quarterback.
Yeah, and I mean, that system just seems like they need a quarterback. They've not really had anyone that's like a game changer, right? A lot of Vance McDonald. So this could be really big for them. Yeah, I really like that deal. 2 years, $12 million. Not paying him very much. I'm gonna give it an A-.
A-, yeah. I liked it a lot, especially after you see Jimmy Graham got 2 years, 16.
Yeah,
and then you're like,
oh my god, Jimmy Graham. No.
And then you can come in and get Ebron for 2 years, 12.
Yeah,
I was like,
unbelievable.
And one of the first years guaranteed. Deal. I was like, that's a steal for the Steelers.
Melvin Gordon goes to the Denver Broncos, a team that we talked about last week, where we just are tired of named players going to their team.
Yeah.
I don't know how they keep pulling it off. I guess it's because they don't have anything on that team. But I'm really tired of them taking guys that are kind of exciting.
Yeah, like Melvin. I don't know, Melvin Gordon. I feel like for the first 2 years, all he did was score touchdowns.
Yeah.
He wears the sleeves. He has the dreads. He just looks cool.
Yeah, it's true.
And then when he scores the touchdowns, he always has a little celebration.
He's versatile.
Yeah.
As a receiver and a runner.
And you can say he got rested. He got some rest last year.
Yeah, for sure. He fumbled a little bit. But what are they doing? Why do this when you have Philip Lindsay and you have the Royce Freeman thing? I get it. A lot of people don't like that they're like, okay, you have these two guys. Why are you bringing in Melvin Gordon? But either of those guys, I mean, are they actually that good? No. Like Royce Freeman's not that good.
Yeah, he went in the third, and then Philip Lindsay was undrafted.
Yeah, I'd keep Philip Lindsay. I'd get rid of Royce Freeman, and I would roll with Melvin Gordon.
That's like Freeman's going to get traded for like a 7th-round pick.
Yeah, and that's where if you're Atlanta, it's like, why don't we just get Royce Freeman?
Trade for him on a rookie deal.
But to get Melvin Gordon below what he's wanted, and to just bring him in and hope that he helps. Sure, 2 years for a running back. That's probably a decent running back.
And I feel like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Yeah, he's not done at all. He's fine. I'll give him a B-.
Yeah, I like B. Yeah. B- is fine
because it's a running back and you're paying him.
Yeah. Only thing I do like is when he does go back to against the Chargers.
Yeah.
Hopefully, one of them will be a big game.
Emmanuel Sanders goes to the Saints. And his stock really flew up the charts last year.
Yeah. After
that trade, but here's another coach that knows how to use him, and he's in at 2 years, $16 million. Not like a crazy production guy last year. He basically averaged 35 yards per game. 2 years, $16 million for that, but to use them in that offense, they'll find a way, and it'll take some pressure off Michael Thomas.
Yeah,
so
he's automatically an upgrade over Ted Ginn in the second slot.
Yeah. I don't know. Didn't he tear his ACL like 2 years ago?
His Achilles. That's why last year. Then he got traded in the middle of the year, so that's why the numbers are low.
But he's 33, man.
He said he had that run, yeah. He still gets open on his route running is still good, though.
Yeah. I'll give him a B- because they need it. They're in that win-now mode. Yeah. So this one's not big, and I know I said we were doing big signings. Brandon Shell to the Seahawks, 2 years, $11 million. That's $5.5 per year. Man, oh man, what? Why do this? He's basically going to be a Fetty's replacement. He is a Fetty. This is the same person. You're not paying him a lot. He's not going to commit the penalties, but he's basically the same guy with less penalties.
Yeah, I sent that tweet that the Seahawks protect Russell Wilson like he's Mike Glennon.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, they have a cap to space.
Here's the deal. I think, we brought in, 5 linemen so far. So, we might have 9 on the books, 9 or 10.
Shit.
Maybe we can patch together 3 good linemen out of all these guys. Yeah. And that will be fine. And
then you're going to draft 2 more.
Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, you did lose your favorite player of all time.
Yes. We'll get C- on this deal for me. Terrible deal. He's not good, and he's just he's going to be frustrating. We did talk about Vic Beasley before. Terrible deal. Clinton Dix. This was one of my favorite deals of the offseason. I give it an A. To bring him in at 1 year, $4 million.
Yeah, only 2.5 guaranteed.
That's insane.
Yeah, and he's going to start. He's our starting safety now.
Why is he so hated?
I don't know. I thought he had a good year with the Bears.
Yeah, he was fine. I mean, he wasn't great. He wasn't good. He was just he was there.
Yeah,
he was fine.
He was just a solid starter. He's just a kind of like a plug and play, perfect bridge player.
Yeah, this is a good veteran presence back there. So A for me, $4 million, 2.5 guaranteed. And that takes us to Jimmy Ward. I mean, did you want to talk about Eric Murray going to the Texans at all?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't want to talk about the Texans.
He got 3 years, $20 million, just a heads up. Jimmy Ward got 3 years, $28.5. That's a lot. I know they want to bring back some pieces. He's solid. He's a B plus or B player.
Yeah, he's a B player. But almost $10 million a year.
It's the first time in 6 years that he played a full season.
Mm-hmm. And of course he was on the franchise tag.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the deal that much, but yeah, I'm just gonna give it a C.
Yeah, that's right.
Brian Hoyer may be starting for the New England Patriots. He's back. 1 year, $2 million.
Deal.
Give me the A- for that.
Yeah, he's gonna.
On one hand, you're signing Brian Hoyer, so who cares? On the other hand, solid veteran guy, knows the system, can help whoever is starting. Why not?
Locker room presence.
Yeah, he's going to be on that coaching staff at some point. A- for me.
Same.
1 year, $2 million.
$2 million. While Mariota got. Whoa, I guess
Marcus Mariota, 2 years.
$17.8 million.
Yes.
It's a good deal for him.
I think it's a good deal both ways.
You could have had Hoyer for 1 year, $2 million.
I think Mariota's upside is a little higher than Brian Hoyer.
We saw his upside in Tennessee.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
this is John Gruden.
Look at what happened when they got Tannehill in there.
It's true. I don't know. Mariota maybe just needs a change of scenery. I really like that dude coming out.
I thought he was going to be so good.
Maybe he'll just... I mean, he's going to be... Does he compete for the starting spot?
Yeah, Derek Carr sucks.
Does he start? Do you think he starts?
Will he start a game this year? Yes, he will.
Okay. Well, yes, but I'm saying, is he the starter?
Well, the only thing that sucks is there's no mini camp. There's no OTAs this year. It's going to go straight into training camp.
I'm going to give them a B+ for this deal. I don't like Mariota that much right now. I used to like him a lot, but... it's a friendly deal.
Yeah, and if you get a starting caliber quarterback for $9 million a year,
or if he shows out in preseason and you just trade his ass
to the Patriots,
someone. I mean, look at what Bridgewater did with his career out, just being a backup.
Sheesh. He's gonna still be the backup, highest paid backup though.
Jimmy Smith, 1 year, $6 million. I
don't get how he's so old.
He's very old.
He must have been drafted when he got drafted. He must have been 26. He must be one of the BYU guys.
I don't know. Basically, you're just hoping he plays 10 games?
Yeah.
At some point. 1 year, $6 million though. That's a good deal. He's a good, solid player. It's very much like Ha. So I will give it a B+.
Yeah, he's really really good for them.
Yeah.
I just don't know how he's so old.
Robbie Anderson. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the Seattle trade. This happened on Monday. Seattle gets Quentin Dunbar from the Washington football team, and Washington gets a 2020 fifth-round pick.
I don't know how these trades go through.
We as in the Seahawks. Also, let's remember we stole Quandre Diggs from the Lions for no reason.
For a fifth-round pick.
Yes.
And you guys got Jadeveon for a third-round pick.
Do these GMs shop anyone?
No.
Like, do they just call one team or have one team call them and be like, hey, do you want a fifth for Quentin Dunbar? Oh, shit, never thought of it like that way, actually.
Like, oh, I get a fifth-round pick?
Hell, let's do it.
I don't get it. Like, how does John Snyder just pick up the phone? Hey, I got a fifth for Diggs. Hey, I got mango and cilantro and a third-round pick. Give me Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, how?
Quarterbacks posted a passer rating of 68.4 with Dunbar in coverage, the 14th best mark in the league for cornerbacks who were targeted at least 30 times. And he can play in the slot, which I don't want him to because I want my boy Ugo back there, but that doesn't matter. This is going to be nice. Trey Flowers was not very good. He wasn't consistent. So
they picked on him a lot.
You get Shaq, you get Dunbar, you get Diggs and McDougal over the top.
And Hugo.
And Ugo in there somewhere with Wagner kind of just patrolling the middle. Seattle's defense might be back.
You finally get out of that damn base with 3 linebackers.
we get Clowney at some point in the next 8 weeks.
I was talking to Ant. You guys are going to get Clowney for 1 year, 17. That's what's going to happen.
You better. There's got to be other people out there, too, that we can get. Robbie Anderson, Jets Hall of Famer, goes to the Carolina Panthers. Okay, have the Carolina Panthers decided if they're going to tank, or are they moving forward, or what are we doing?
They're putting a track team together, and they don't know beyond that.
Fair. Yeah, they did get P.J. Walker, our boy.
Ooh, MVPJ.
MVPJ might be the starting quarterback.
I said he can be a starter week 1.
Ooh, I love it.
Sorry, Teddy Two Gloves.
Yep.
I seen what he was doing for the Roughnecks.
Yeah,
That's going to be so sad when he actually outperforms him in training camp and he doesn't start.
And he goes back to the XFL?
No,
the XFL's officially a success, by the way, with all these players getting signed.
Yeah, the top tackler, the top sack guy, the top interceptions,
the tight end, 6'8" tight end.
The 2 receivers went to teams. Jordan.
Where did Tiamu go?
The Chiefs.
Nice.
He's gonna be the backup.
Oh my God, that guy.
He's gonna win the next 2 Super Bowls.
He's great. Robbie Anderson, 2 years, $20 million. Man,
I thought he would get more.
I think he did too. I was talking to our friend Radiator Horse, who's a Jets fan, and he
not happy that he went so cheap.
No, he was fine with them leaving, I think, and he also thinks that Anderson just thought the market. Anderson was essentially, besides, I didn't really count Amari, but he was basically the top receiver out there.
Outside Amari, he's the top receiver.
No one wanted to just pay a little bit. I'm shocked that no one overpaid.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get like a 3 or 40.
Yep, me too. I'm not saying he should have gotten that. I thought there was an overpay out there. Good deal. Don't know why though. Don't know why they need him.
Shit, him, Curtis Samuel, and
sure,
DJ Moore.
I guess B- for me.
Yeah, B- is fine.
I just don't think he's that good either. He's just fast, and he's not even like Deshaun Jackson. Like he's just fast without the other good stuff that like a Deshaun would bring.
He's fast, but it doesn't make fast people look too fast.
Rashad Perriman parlays his Jameis Winston breakout.
3 games. This is classic Jets.
This sucks. I mean, it's not a bad deal. 1 year, $6 million.
No, you don't give a guy $6 million for 3 games.
He's not good. So should be interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. He was supposed to be good. Maybe he'll just be a solid player. Well, if not, he's gone.
The only bad thing is he's the Jets' #1 receiver now.
Well,
he was the 4th option in Tampa Bay.
He's I'm gonna give it a B+.
Yeah.
Look, it's value. Maybe he's okay.
And I don't know who hates their quarterback. Well, I guess can't even. The Jets just hate the quarterback.
Yeah.
They have the worst offensive line. They have the worst weapons.
Yeah.
it's pathetic.
They have been adding stuff this year, but they're not going out and doing this stupid, crazy spend everything. And the Jets fans are kind of pissed about it, but would you rather have another true main or have a bunch of one-year deals where you can recover, and re-sign someone at whatever rate they should be getting the next year?
Yeah, I'm not signing Austin Hooper. Maybe they're waiting for next year's free agency class.
Yeah, or have some flexibility. Don't lock yourself up you're not win now. Why are you locking yourself into cap hill?
I just like how it was Jack Conklin. They're like, oh, he's gonna be one of the highest paid right tackles, but the Jets are not in the running.
No,
just like no.
They're like, no. What is that gonna do for us? Like one guy, and then you have four. Pulls.
4 ex-Seahawks.
Yeah. Ndamukong Suh is back with the Bucks.
God.
Why can he not get a long-term deal?
Shit, the moment you get a long-term deal, he's stomping someone out.
Put him next to Vita Vea and...
You're not running on him.
You got magic.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then they got Barrett and JPP off the edges.
Yeah.
Is it Devin White? They have Devin White.
Yes.
In the middle.
I completely forget about Devin White. That guy he's good. He's going to be really good for a long time.
Yeah. And it just sucks that, they just don't have corners. Their safety's okay.
Yeah.
It's ooh.
Don't need him when the quarterback's on his ass.
Shit.
Ndamukong is 1 year, $8 million. I'm going to give that an A-.
Yeah. If you can get that man on just the 1 year deals.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. He went from a 1 year 14, 1 year 10, 1 year 8. Next year's going to be 1 year 6, 1 year 5.
How many times has Ndamukong Suh appeared on the injury report in the last 10 seasons?
Shit, probably 3 times?
Three times in 10 seasons.
He's never hurt.
He's never missed a game due to injury.
Just suspensions. I really wanted Dallas to get him.
I think Tampa still has $16 million in cap space now. Mm-hmm. That's crazy after getting Tom Brady.
So they can bring in Antonio Brown.
2 deals that don't have numbers. Devin Funchess and Philip Dorsett both get 1 year deals. Funchess
F.
Devin Funchess goes to the Green Bay Packers. Is that correct?
Yes.
I never ever want Devin Funchess on my team. You can go, you know what, just give me the fat guy that played for the Bills and the Panthers. Kelvin Benjamin. Give me him.
They're the same player.
Guy.
They're the same player.
F for Funchess.
I don't get what they see.
They hate Aaron Rodgers. They hate him.
They literally.
Why wouldn't you sign Des Bryant?
They replaced Jimmy Graham with Devin Funchess. Literally the same player.
Oh, Philip Dorsett goes from the Patriots. He has a career year which wasn't good, and goes to the Seahawks on a 1 year deal. Don't know the number.
That's the Seahawks. It's gonna be a 1 year, $4 million.
Yeah, he's cheap. I mean, that's basically what he got with the Patriots. 1 year, 2.8 or something.
Oh, then I think it's the same deal he's gonna get.
Yeah. Brings more speed to a very fast team already. So that's cool. We'll see. I'm not excited.
So what everyone did say, he will be open deep. He might not catch it.
I give it a B-. I'm not expecting a lot.
God, dude, you're not. I don't know. Lockett, DK, and him.
Yeah.
When they're in the 3 with Disley lined up in the slot.
With Russ running.
I don't get. Do you just sit back 20 yards?
Yes.
And then they're just going to run the ball.
Correct. Well, I don't know.
Pete might be on something. Pete might be on something.
We won't think of that. We will not think of that at all.
That's when Pete just has everyone.
We won't send anyone deep is what's going to happen. What do you want to give that Seahawks grade for Dunbar?
That Dunbar's an A.
Okay.
Maybe A+.
For Washington?
Washington's an F. You got a 5th rounder, and he's one of the better slot corners in the league.
Yep. Makes no sense.
I don't get it. And then they're not saving money. They try to pay Amari $22 million a year.
Yeah. What else did we have to talk about? Because we're about to do your mock, which is really fun.
Oh, I did like that cornerback that has 8 names. Robbie Coleman.
Oh, yeah. Nicole Roby, Hardman Johnson.
Whatever.
Yes.
That's a sneaky pickup for the Eagles. Eagles might be decent.
Yeah.
The Eagles,
They actually have a
somehow
they have cap space all the time.
And all of a sudden they have 2 cornerbacks that can cover. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
Did you see the William Hill MVP odds for the NFL just released?
No. You
want to read these off while I go get a beer? You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay.
We got one of my personal heartbreaks. Jameis Winston 100 to 1.
Oh, brother, I'm out.
Oh, that's fine. Cam Newton, 100 to 1. Don't take any
Cam
money.
Newton? You're putting him on there?
Well, he's on the list.
Can you just tell me the favorites first?
Oh, okay. Mahomes, 90 to 2. Lamar Jackson, 7 to 1. Russell Wilson, 10 to 1.
I'm taking the Russ one.
Yeah.
I'm taking it again.
And then a sneaky pick, I do like Kyler Murray, 20 to 1.
Yeah, me too.
Just because that offense is going to be nasty. Don't take Brady. Don't take Watson. Don't take Breeze. Don't take Dak. Carson Wentz, maybe. So he's going to put up killer stats.
Hey, I just do want to mention I'm playing Madden, like I was telling you earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got the Green Bay, I was doing a Green Bay franchise for this year. And I wound up having to play the Eagles in the playoffs. Carson Wentz was hurt.
I like it.
Classic. Madden, just keeping it real. Yeah. If I'm looking, there's got to be someone sneaky, though. Like, Lamar wasn't.
The fans want to know, did you win the Super Bowl?
Yes. We got Aaron Rodgers' another ring. We got Des Bryant in there. We got Larry Fitzgerald in there. We got a bunch of old guys for 1 year.
Ryan Shazier.
I'm not seeing anyone that could have a breakout season.
It was just Murray. Everyone else,
Baker?
No. He said he's losing weight.
That's good. I don't like anybody.
Yeah.
Cam could be, actually. We'll talk about it in a second. Yeah. Even like deep down on the list here, you would hope there would be one or two guys. Not seeing it.
Yeah, and don't take a running back hasn't won it since like 2007, I think it was.
Yep.
It's quarterbacks all the time.
In other news, Washington, the state, has legalized sports gambling in certain areas. Native American owned casinos. You cannot bet on collegiate sports
yet.
Collegiate sports that are in-state teams, right? Yeah.
So I can't wait to lose my money on a WSU backdoor cover.
No, you can't. You can't do it.
Thank the Lord. Don't have to worry about that heart attack.
Right. You can bet on Idaho though. Old Vandal Jim would love that.
Yeah.
Anything else with that? No, that's pretty much it. Hopefully that opens the door to like DraftKings and stuff. That would be cool.
Shit. As soon as that paycheck clears, you know what I'm doing. Transferring it over.
Anything else as far as news?
I
mean, the draft's going on.
What are your thoughts on, just to change the sport real quick, NHL going straight into the playoffs?
I love it.
Just say
just I want the vets. Like I want to see Ovi. I want to see Ovi and Crosby just going off after this break.
And these men arrested. Yeah. Like I don't want to see you guys sitting out on back-to-backs.
I'm hoping, man. I just hope that shit clears it up enough where we can start seeing things again and people aren't in danger. So
yeah,
I hope so.
But I do hope they do go straight into the playoffs.
Yeah, that'll be
Stanley
great.
Cup playoffs are one of the
Mark
best.
Cuban, said, and he's been kind of all over this stuff and being cautious about it, but he thinks, the deadline's around June for the NBA. So,
2 more months.
If people are doing the right thing here, we could possibly have stuff back and alleviate some of the danger.
These next 3 weeks are crucial for us.
Yep.
Just stay at home. Play Warzone.
Did you see this? Wait. Hold on. I don't go to ESPN's website much.
Oh, me either anymore. I go to the Ringer.
I just want to alert people right now to 2 headlines that I see. One, Arian says AB on Bucks won't happen. Quote, not a fit. What? Did he talk to Brady about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess they bumped heads with
He said there's no
Pittsburgh.
room and probably not enough money.
They have $16 million in cap space. Shit, can you imagine that? OJ Howard, Brait, AB, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin?
Wait, what?
I was naming if they just were able to throw AB out there with them.
No, I don't know. You don't need him.
Shit with
Jimmy Graham, second one. Graham to critics of Bears move. I'm still fast. That's it? Not I'm still good or I can still contribute. I'm still fast.
He makes Jason Witten look normal speed.
Oh, that sucks. That's not good. We didn't talk about Jermaine Ifedi.
Oh yeah, the pickup of the year.
What's his deal? Do you know what the deal is?
Just 1 year, more than likely vet minimum.
Oh my God, that's a steal. Jermaine Ifedi is absolutely terrible. I feel bad for Bears fans. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Do they just have bad ownership? Like what? Who's running shit?
Ryan Pace is trying to get fired.
Yeah, that he is. Look, let's let the moves play out.
No, this one's terrible.
The Jimmy Graham one doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
They were excited for Ifedi. That's how bad their offense is.
They bring in Nick Foles. It's weird stuff, man. It's just weird everything.
They gave Robert Quinn $70 million.
Oh, all right, I'm done. I can't handle it.
Well, can we talk about your Jacksonville Jaguars giving Eifert 2 years, 16?
So that's an F minus.
That's the Jimmy Graham deal. But why? He doesn't play. He doesn't play but 4 games.
You might as well have gotten Jordan Reed.
Is he still available for the Seahawks?
There was someone that I wanted to ask. Oh, Trumaine Johnson.
No,
he's cut.
If Xavier Rhodes can get picked up, Trumaine should be able to.
Dude, I looked to see if Trumaine Johnson, like who was looking at him. There hasn't been a news article written about Trumaine Johnson in 2 weeks. One of the highest paid corners of all time.
He had so much swag.
Can he just sign with Seattle? Why would no one sign him and be like, okay, maybe he can just be a third corner?
Yeah. They can sign Xavier Rhodes.
Remember when Byron Maxwell came back from the Dolphins?
Oh, he was good.
Yeah. So, I don't know, dude. Weird shit right there. Let's hop into the mock. We're going to do a mock draft, limited trades, and this is all your stuff, Rich, because you know how I am about the draft.
Yeah.
But I will, I'll kind of give some insight. But it's about that time. We need to really start hammering it home and locking in some picks. So let's start with the Cincinnati Bengals. Who did the Bengals just pick up?
Wait, can we?
Didn't they pick someone up?
They just picked up Von Bell.
Yeah.
Dude, Bengals are actually making. They've spent $154 million this year. Mm-hmm. The last 5 seasons combined on free agents, they spent $45 million. 5 seasons combined.
No.
You know how pissed I would be if my owner never signed anyone for 5 seasons?
Shit, they had the same coach for like 35 years, brother.
That's also true.
Okay.
This is where we need the big Papa Pump sirens to start off this.
So who's number one going to Cincy?
Wait. Todd McShay said earlier the Dolphins really, really, really want to trade up to get Burrow.
What? No.
If you're Cincinnati, when do you finally say yes? They're gonna give you. I'm assuming they have to give you all 3 picks in the first round.
Yeah.
They're 2 second-round picks.
Okay.
They're 2 third-round picks. And then I'm assuming you're gonna get a second or a first next year.
I want the 3 first. I want next year's first, and I want 1 second from this year. Gives me 4
I'm going
first.
From 1 to 5. I'm taking more than that.
No, I'll take 4 first. I'll take a second and
a fourth, something.
Yeah, that's fine.
She better throw in Byron Jones in there too.
Well, because I mean, look, you can go up and get Burrow. I'll go get someone else, anyone.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, or I'll just run out Fitzpatrick's ass and get a bunch of really good players. Or not, sorry. I'll run out Dalton, and I'll just get a bunch of other talent, young talent, build it up, probably suck next year, and go for one of the other guys. Get Lawrence.
Trust the process.
Yeah. Then you'll have that extra pick next year to possibly trade up.
But we can't forget that Burrow's from Ohio.
You see how many quarterbacks are sitting around right now? Look,
yeah.
I'm fine with taking. Give me the picks.
This man smoking Joe, smokes cigars in the locker room, has so much fucking swag.
Shit, he was only smoking anything this last year.
Shit, and he smoked everyone on the field too.
I'm fine with Burrow. He's cool. I'm
gonna send you his highlight tape.
I've seen the highlights.
He has man's deadly accurate. He has a cannon.
He doesn't have a cannon.
He can throw the ball like 60 yards.
He doesn't have a cannon.
Shit.
He can throw it there, but it's not getting there very fast. He's just
not everyone's
really good at.
Russell.
He's accurate.
Not everyone's Jamarcus Russell, pal.
Look, I like the kid.
And everyone from the combine just say everyone just gravitates towards him.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want Justin Herbert.
You know why people gravitate to him? Because he's the number 1 pick.
No, that's also true.
That's like, okay, We're going to throw Shawn Michaels in a room, and we're going to throw one of the Bushwhackers in the room. Let's see where everyone goes. Like, come on.
Herbert and Jordan Love, they were there too. No one was talking to them.
Have you seen Herbert?
Yeah, it's a guy I'm not trading out of to get.
Have you seen the interviews about Herbert at the Senior Bowl? Everyone was gravitating to him. So what does that tell you?
Shit, that Burrow wasn't there.
Yes. Okay, so Cincinnati.
They're taking Joe Burrow. Yeah, okay. Hometown kid.
So what do we want to do for like a grade?
That's an A.
Should we do like a most likely?
Yeah.
Like, should we say very likely on this one?
Very likely.
Okay, we're gonna give it a 5.
This is like a 99.9%.
We'll do a how likely scale. We're gonna do a 1 to 5. This is a 5 for very likely. Number 2.
What they should do or what they're gonna do.
What do you have happening?
Chase Young.
Chase Young?
Yeah.
I like this. Chase Young is, I think, the best player in the draft.
Yeah, and I think he's coming out of college. I probably like him better than the Bosa brothers.
Yeah,
he's up there with Myles Garrett and Clowney.
He might be the best player in the draft, but that doesn't mean he's the best value, right? So like Burrow can be a level below him, but still his position impacts so much higher. So
like you can have the Niners had Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl, it didn't matter because the Chiefs had Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
If you have a quarterback, it doesn't matter.
I think this is pretty likely, like a 4. There's a chance it gets moved, right?
It's a chance, yeah.
High chance? You think very high?
Yeah, someone's going to come up.
You do? Okay.
Dolphins are coming up for Tua. They have to.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe like a 3 here.
3, yeah.
Okay.
And the Redskins need to pick Ron Rivera. I don't know what he's doing.
He's Riverboat Ron, brother. He's gambling. Can we just remind people that Joe Burrow threw 60 touchdowns and 6 picks last year?
He threw, what was it?
Is that right?
Yeah, he threw, like 15 touchdowns in the semi and the championship game combined. Yeah. Like some quarterbacks, old LSU quarterbacks threw 20 touchdowns.
It's because no one had the tape on his ass, brother. Shit. Number 3, Detroit? Question mark? Can I interject? I
don't like Matt Patricia.
Yes. But here's the deal. I think that the Chargers are really intriguing to me right now. I talked to you and Jim about this the other day. I really think the Chargers Super Bowl odds, whatever they are, I want them right now.
Yeah.
Because that team has one of the most well-rounded rosters we've seen in probably the last 5 years. They got Chris Harrison, who they don't even necessarily need to be great. He just has to play well and be smart. If Derwin can play and be healthy, you put Bosa and Ingram,
and then they have Linval Joseph.
Yeah, so you put those guys on the line. That team is insane with those receivers. Adding Bulaga, right?
Yeah,
and Eckler's good.
Yeah, and they have Austin Jackson running back, and then on defense they have Casey Hayward, who's an underrated corner, and then Desmond Kings, who's an underrated corner. And I was like, they went from Brandon Mebane to Linval Joseph in the middle now.
That team is ready to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And here's what I'm thinking. Like, they are working right now. I'm telling you right now, they're working on a deal to move up to 3 or 4.
Yeah, they have to.
And the only thing they can hope is that the Dolphins don't
give up all 3.
Blow it. Yeah, just blow it up and go to 2. Because the Chargers are moving to 3. The Chargers are moving to 3 or 4. Yeah. And they're going to try to take Tua. But I don't think they're going to be dumb about it. I don't think they're going to sell out. If they don't get him, they're going to pick up Cam. They're getting Cam Newton for sure. Because if you throw Cam Newton in there, if he's healthy and you have Tyrod as a backup, I'm pretty comfortable with that team making the playoffs. And if Cam's healthy, going probably pretty deep, like AFC title game.
Only thing that sucks, they play the Chiefs twice.
That's fine.
The Raiders always play them tough.
Yeah, but they're better. They're going to be better this year.
And then the Broncos, they just need that quarterback. They have to make a move for that quarterback.
They're either getting Tua or they're getting Cam Newton.
And what's even scarier is that, would you just trade Cam? They can still do it where they trade Cam, and they can still trade for Trent Williams.
Yeah,
they have to give up their second round. They have to give up their second round pick.
Yeah, that team, they need to do something. If they're really letting people down if they can't make that make one of these two moves happen. The Tua thing, like, hey, if you miss out, you miss out. But then you have to get Cam Newton.
After that video, they have to trade up for him.
Yeah. Is that Dilfer working personally with him?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So what do you have? Do you have Detroit actually picking here?
Yeah.
At 3?
They're picking Jeff. Okuda?
So,
yeah,
why? Why wouldn't they
just keep Hayward?
The Giants aren't taking him.
No, because it's Matt Patricia.
Okay, well, you're trading to 5 or you're trading to 6 then? You're not keeping that pick. Why would they stay at 3? To pick someone they could drop down a couple spots
get
for?
Get him at 6?
Yeah.
Because it's Matt Patricia.
Miami's 5. The Chargers are 6.
They're not taking them, and they're not. Yeah.
So one of those two teams is jumping up to 3. The worst case scenario for the 3rd pick is Miami moves up to 2 and gets Tua.
And then you have to trade up for Jordan Love.
The Chargers trade up and pick Herbert at 3.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that would be a disaster. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to judge Herbert already, but
no, he doesn't have it.
He's not Super Bowl ready.
He's not an alpha.
No. So this has to be a trade. I'm sorry, I'm interjecting into your mock draft. I'm putting this as a trade.
And it's fun. No, it's fine. And especially since the Chargers, Joey Bosa, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Hunter Henry, Desmond King, and they have one more other player. Ingram.
Oh, yeah.
All in contract years.
Yeah. This is it. They're going to dominate this year. I guarantee it. Besides their idiot coach.
They're all going to... Oh, Anthony Lynn?
Yes. Okay, so are we going to put Tua there at 3? Tua's going 3, at least. He's not falling past 3, right?
Well, so does that put our prop bet into play?
What's that? Tua over 2.5?
Mm-hmm. Well, I like the under plus 220.
So at 2.
Yeah.
Plus 220? Yeah, I like that right now. If you give me plus 220, I'll take that. Basically, him getting drafted 2nd. Because once teams get closer and closer to the draft, they're going to look more and more at quarterbacks. And there's going to be more Tua videos coming out.
And isn't it crazy? Literally a week ago, the over-under Tua was at 4.5.
Yeah, that's
and now
insane.
It's 2.5. And you could have got the under 4.5 at plus 130.
So how likely is this to happen? The Chargers trade up and get Tua. Trade up to 3, get Tua.
Very likely. At least a 4.
Okay.
4.5.
The New York, and I love it.
I love the fit, and then they have the powder blues.
They have Tyrod to
mentor him
3 games.
It's like he did for Baker.
Yeah, and Tyrod was solid for those first few games. He was okay. But let's move to the New York Giants, unfortunately. I don't want anything to do with this, so you go ahead.
They're taking Isaiah Simmons.
No. Wait. Why? No. Really?
Because this is what David Gettleman does.
Oh. He's not taking a lineman?
He signed 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
And he's going to double down and take another linebacker in the draft.
I'm gonna put this at a 3. We don't know what Dave Gettleman's gonna do. He's
doubling down and taking a linebacker.
There's a very high chance that he drafts like Andrew Thomas.
Oh, the 4th best offensive tackle?
Yes. So I'm putting that in here.
I just don't get... Okay, Andrew Thomas has the highest floor.
Okay.
But he doesn't have he's already... As a player, this is what you're going to get. Yeah. He's not getting any better. But he has the highest floor, so you know what you're going to get. He's a day 1 starter. He's going to play in the league for 10 years.
Yeah, and you're never going to be happy with him.
Yeah,
you'll be mad if you lose him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. It sucks. Or you can get Becht. Is that how you say his name right? From Becton. From Louisville, who's 6'8", ran a 5'1" 40.
Yeah.
A freak, and his upside is
6'8", 364, 20 years old.
Yeah, and his upside is
insane.
Top, like all Hall of Famer, all timer.
Okay.
And that's, if I was the Giants, I'm going there, but they don't want to protect Daniel Jones because that's.
Do you think that's what's happening?
What?
Do you think that the Giants are taking Simmons?
Yeah, because they already paid.
Okay.
They paid what's his name last year, Nate Soldier.
Nate Soldier. Miami at 5. I gave that a 3 on how likely.
Yeah.
I really hope that doesn't happen because I after you talked me into Isaiah Simmons a couple weeks ago, he's my favorite player now, and I don't want him to go to the Giants.
You don't want him to go play for a Jason Garrett-led offense?
I am
to protect that offense on defense?
I am hoping my number one thing is that I want him to go to Miami.
I want him to go to Arizona.
No, absolutely not. Put him in the NFC West.
God, can you
Fuck
imagine
you.
how nice he would look in the
I want
red?
him in Miami though, like down there next to or they got Van Noy now learning,
Yeah.
In a very, very smart defensive scheme. 2 corners that are covering everything where they can just let him just roam and just do whatever and just disrupt everything. He'll be like Derwin James
On steroids.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Let's move on.
It's crazy to say he's probably the second best player in the draft.
Could be. I don't like a player that you don't really know. They're like, hey, I don't know what position you are, because that could fall apart real quick.
Like if I could just give him to one coach, I'm giving him to Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Miami 5.
Yeah.
Staying here, moving.
They're drafting a quarterback.
Ugh. Justin Herbert?
Best man available. Okay. No, not mine, but that's who they
Best
like.
Quarterback available?
No, that's Jordan Love. But
yeah, okay.
They don't like him because he threw too many picks one year.
Likely probably a 3. We don't know. Miami's going to do something.
Miami has too many picks to take it. Well, they're almost going to win now because that defense is going to be good.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, they're going to be good, and Brian Flores knows how to coach.
Yeah. We can go Herbert at 3.
Yeah, it's Herbert.
Or,
5.
So, put a 3 there.
Yeah. So, I mean, 3 at 5.
So, this would be Detroit.
Yep.
And that leaves them with Jeff Okudah, who is my second favorite player in this draft.
Yeah. He's really, really good.
I hate when teams do this. And we're going to talk about this when we get to Jacksonville as well. I hate when teams have a star guy, they get rid of him, and then they draft a guy to replace him. Especially when it comes to corners. You have Slay. You could add Okudah. Oh, wait, don't they have Trufant too?
Who?
The Lions?
Yeah.
No? Like, you can have 2 of those guys or 3 of those guys, and instead they're going to trade the best one so they could just replace him, like, to be cheap. Like, no, that's stupid. I remember when the Sixers did this, and they had Anthony Davis, and they picked... What happened? They picked Nerlens Noel, right?
And they traded him and took Embiid. No, they were... Yeah. Did they put them together? No.
No. Oh, the Pelicans. No, it was the Pelicans took Nerlens Noel and traded him.
Yeah, to the
Sixers. Or something, yeah. And it's like, why did they do that? Like, why? Just play him. Like, I don't know. So that stuff pisses me off when it's like, hey, we have redundant positions. Like, you can have 2 good corners. Trust me, it works. It'll be fine. Instead, they're going to trade one of the best corners in the league, and then draft a rookie.
They're like, oh, he's going to get a record-breaking contract, and he got 3 year, $48 million.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, that's dumb. I was like, they could have paid that.
Yeah, good for the Eagles.
Yeah.
They get Slay, and I don't know.
And Ben, what is his thoughts here? Why don't they just draft a quarterback?
He was pissed.
That they traded Big Play Slay?
Yes. He said that I think he said that he got traded for a pack of used Gatorade.
Someone already spitting them.
No, Stafford's good, so no.
Is his head in the game?
Yeah, Stafford's a good quarterback. I like him still.
They've had him for how many years now?
He's not Russell Wilson. Never will be, but still a starter and better than like a Joe Flacco level starter.
Yeah.
And he was solid last year. He just got hurt.
They just wouldn't want to take. They have so many weapons on a receiver at least. God, they need to go trade for Fournette. We need to get Ben. What would he do?
Yeah. Okudah, I don't like it, but that's a 5 probably.
Oh, they're taking Okudah.
Yeah.
We just don't know what pick.
Okay. Carolina. So let's just say I think like This has already taken care of the top 5 guys. Yeah, to my top 5 guys for
talents,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, yeah, let's go to Carolina. At 7.
They're taking Derek Brown.
Oh, okay. This is a little bit of a reach maybe now.
Yeah, his combine was terrible. But they're just gonna put on the tape.
Yeah. That kind of scares me. It reminds me
shit.
of, like we said, kind of reminds me of Fairley.
Yeah.
Like Fairley disgusting at Auburn as well. And then he like gets the league and it's like, what the hell?
I think it's gonna be so good next to Sue.
Yeah. How are you not? So that was another case also where they like brought in Nick Fairley and then Sue was gone like the next year.
Yeah.
It's another weird. Let's keep getting rid of our good guys and replacing them with other guys that could also be good. We can only have one at a time. Yeah, I like Derek Brown. I think he's going to have a very solid career. And I don't know. 7 is a little high, but...
But they just let all their defensive players go.
Right.
And they need a linchpin. And he's...
They need to make a good pick after Starlo to Lele never really panned out.
And then will they let Vernon Butler go to Buffalo?
Yeah.
McCoy
basically all their guys went to Buffalo.
And then McCoy went to Dallas. Poe went to Dallas.
Terry Poe, yeah.
Yeah, and then Addison went to Buffalo. So it's like, oh, now you have like no defense lineman.
I don't know. I'm going to put this at a 3 because I could see him falling like 3 more spots.
And they have a rookie coach. I don't know what. Like they was on the combine, at free agency. They've been going on offense.
Yeah, I have no idea what their direction is, and that's not good.
Well, PJ Walker's going to start. I'm so excited to watch him.
Arizona.
They're going to take the best offensive tackle in the draft.
This kind of upset me that they got Hopkins because now we can't see them throw another receiver out there.
They do. They have Hopkins.
No, I'm saying they can't draft a receiver here, which I think they should.
If they draft CeeDee Lamb?
No. They could move down and get Ruggs or just take Ruggs. But like I said, Ruggs in that system, being able to move that offense, like smart coaches use fast guys.
It might be the time now. I think Ruggs is going to be the first.
I think he should.
He's going to be the first wide receiver taken, and it's like plus 1,800.
Do you think that the Cardinals later on, maybe I don't know when their second round pick is?
It's Hopkins.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
It's Hopkins.
Wait, what do you mean?
They traded their second round pick for Hopkins.
Damn, because is this the only pick they have in the first? Mm-hmm. Damn it! I was gonna say they could try to get T. Higgins late first, early second, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
The wide receivers are gonna fall.
Yeah, someone is. Yeah,
yeah,
and it's gonna be Higgins.
It might be Chenault.
Okay. Arizona. So you have them taking
Becton.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking mammoth. And you're not going to be able to see Kyler Murray behind him. And literally, the defense is going to be like, where is he? And then he's 10 yards down the field.
Yep.
And he's 20 years old. Murray's young. I was like, Christian Kirk's young. I was like,
and they're going to start him at left tackle? I hate it. Hate that move. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I think this is very likely to happen.
Yeah.
I want to see them get a receiver. They should not. This is what happens. You pay Larry Fitzgerald. I get it, but guess what? You could have had one of these game-breaking receivers to put next to Hopkins and had the best potential passing offense in the league. And instead, now you're saying, "Hey, we have Larry Fitzgerald, so we can't step on his toes," So whatever. You get someone that could. I don't like drafting a lineman this high. I'm not taking it. I won't do it. Jacksonville at 9.
Another lineman.
Who's this one?
Tristan Wirfs.
Okay.
Iowa.
So a lot of people have him, 6th best prospect in this draft, right?
Mauler.
Wirfs. Okay. 6'5", 320,
but
also 20 years old.
This pick makes too much sense, and their Jacksonville Jaguars don't know what they're doing.
No, at all. This is going to be so bad because he's going to be labeled a bust because they have no fucking clue what they're doing.
Yeah, and this was the pick I would do, but they're going to do something dumb like take C.J. Henderson way too early. take Javon Kinlaw.
Oh God.
So like you just let Calais Campbell go for a 5th rounder, and then you let Ramsey go for a first, and then only to draft their replacements.
Yep.
In the first round.
Yes.
When you could have just kept them.
Yep. So you put this like a 2 likely, 3 likely?
2.
Okay.
Jacksonville are stupid.
Yeah. So I think that Brown will slip down to 9, and I think they'll take him.
That's even worse.
I know.
You had Calais Campbell.
Exactly. It's a terrible, terrible idea, and Jacksonville would love to do it. They would be so pumped to do this.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier. It's just, hey, you have some guys, and then you're like, you know what, let them go so we can go get someone else that's the same person, just less. Cleveland is at 10, and that's pretty crazy, seeing as they basically, I felt like they were an 8-8 team all year. They have an insane amount of weapons, tons of name brand talent, a good coach possibly, and they've actually made decent moves this year.
Yeah.
So, what lineman do you have them taking?
Jedrick Wills Jr. from Bama.
Bama.
Another just mauler.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know. I don't know how to grade these linemen. I don't know. I think this is a 4. Like 4 out of 5 as far as likelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting one of these guys. They're getting Wirfs, Becton, or Wills.
Yeah.
So, okay. The Jets actually are at 11.
They're literally taking the most Jets pick and taking Andrew Thomas.
Excuse me?
They're taking Andrew Thomas from Georgia, the tackle. He's literally the safest pick.
He's Russell Okung.
Yeah, he's just gonna be really, really solid, but not to be a superstar. But he's just gonna be really good. I don't know.
Maybe. Probably not.
He's already reached his ceiling, so he's not gonna get any better.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna be I don't want to say really good. He's just gonna be. He's a start on PFF. He's gonna be above average starter.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna be for the next 10 years. And I guess if you're a Jets fan, you take that, right?
Yeah. And he's gonna be a left tackle, right?
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that they're putting this doesn't. I know it. You can keep pushing your guy out there and hope, but eventually their confidence is gonna break. Yeah. I like the fact that he was against the SEC talent as far as the pass rushers, but I just do not like drafting these guys to start him at left tackle on a bad team when it's clearly you got to break him in at right tackle or something else. So I don't know.
You would have said they need 1 year right tackle to move him to left.
And it does seem is it Joe Douglas is their GM? He's being safe, and this is the safest pick you can make probably. Damn, I don't know. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck because I think Jets fans know, hey, we need linemen and we need to be smart. But shit, man, CD Lamb sitting there, you're passing him up for an average lineman.
What they do.
Oakland, 12. I gave that a 4 though, very close to a 5.
I'm torn here. In my original mock draft, I haven't taken Jerry Jeudy.
Okay.
But I think they end up taking Ruggs.
Oh, okay. Who do you want me to put down?
Ruggs.
Okay.
They were Al Davis's son.
Mark.
Is it Mark? Mike?
Yeah.
Mark Davis. You're just gonna see the speed.
I don't think so. I think they're going to take Jeudy. I'm going to put this at a 2 for Ruggs.
Okay. Well, we can go Jeudy. I have them taking Jeudy anyways.
Okay. We'll go Jeudy.
Yeah.
We'll put it at a 3 for Jeudy. That's a smart pick then.
Yeah.
I mean that dude's. I really hope that these receivers don't bust,
really,
man.
really good.
Some of these receivers that we've seen come out, are just. If you look at the South Carolina dude, you look at Treadwell. Ridley's been okay, right?
He's second, but
yeah,
he went later, so you're fine.
I just think
Mike Williams finally showed up last year,
right?
Tennessee dude. Oh, what is it?
AJ Brown?
No, the one they just took in the first.
The receiver,
Davis.
Oh yeah, Corey Davis.
Corey Davis at 5.
Kevin White
bust, and then they took John Ross.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just so that one of these guys is just not going to be good. And that sucks.
I think this year might be the year that none of them are.
I hope so. Yeah, Yeah, I like Judy at 12.
That's a steal.
Is he your favorite receiver?
No, my favorite receiver is Ruggs.
Okay.
Actually, no, my favorite receiver is Lamb. I don't know. I love them all. CD Lamb is such a beast, and then Ruggs is he's just a bigger version of Tyreek Hill.
Jerry Jeudy had 1,163 yards, 10 touchdowns, 77 catches.
His route running, he breaks people off the line so insane.
Yeah, that's...
Like, he's not fast. He's not the biggest. He's not the strongest. He's just always going to be open.
Yeah. San Fran.
So my original, I had Colts taking Jordan Love here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's a trade.
Yep.
And this is when Kyle Shanahan has a heart attack and takes Henry Ruggs.
Yes, absolutely 100%. I agree with you. He has to do this. You can't, like, Kyle Shanahan cannot fuck, or no, John Lynch. You cannot fuck this up. You have to take Ruggs if you want to win the Super Bowl. That's your only option.
It's like they're going to have Kittle, Ruggs, and Debo.
Yeah, this is like, okay, we had Emmanuel Sanders, but now we're getting Henry Ruggs.
And they're having Debo and Austin Pettis and them do like the jet sweeps.
Yeah.
Imagine when they get the ball in Ruggs' hand.
It's over. I'd still let Debo do something because he's going to break 40 tackles.
Debo. Oh, I wonder what Vegas and set the over-under Debo passes to Ruggs at.
Oh, yeah. Good God. This has to happen. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think the reality is of a 1 to 5 unlikely?
Like a 4.
Really?
It's really.
Have you actually heard that they might? Good God.
They might have to trade up to get Ruggs.
What do you think that they would just settle for, like CD Lamb or maybe take like Kinlaw or something?
No, they're going offense.
Okay.
They have to. They're getting one of these receivers, and that NFC is stupid. I hate the NFC.
So
can the Cowboys beat?
I don't know. I really think they could look at. I don't think that Ruggs goes before CD Lamb. I would take him before him. I like both guys.
I might just place that bet that Ruggs is the first receiver taken in the draft.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see it as a Seahawks fan, but that's a hell of a pick.
You know what's going to happen? The Jags are going to take Ruggs to pair him with DJ Chark.
I'll throw up.
Yeah, he's to go to a team I don't want to see him.
That'll ruin my life if
he's
one of my favorite guys. I would say behind like Simmons and Chase and Okuda. Like,
how did people score on Ohio State?
I don't know. Yeah, let's leave that there because that's fun. Tampa Bay at 14 somehow has a pick.
This I do not.
Do you think they'll trade this to get like a veteran something?
I had them taking Jacob Eason.
How did they not go get Darius Slay?
Oh yeah.
How did they?
It was a 3rd and a 5th.
Yeah. They could have traded this first for him. Like if you're getting Brady. Weird. Okay.
This comes down to 3 players. So you tell me they could get Chase on, the defensive end from LSU.
Okay.
C.J. Henderson, the cornerback from Florida.
Yeah.
Keep him in town. And then Austin Jackson, the tackle from USC.
I don't really know the status of their line.
They're solid. They're good.
They
put up numbers.
If I'm looking at, I'm thinking C.J. Henderson.
Stays home.
Yeah.
Because I had him taking Easton, but I had them taking Easton because I didn't have him having Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I thought Tom Brady was going to the Las Vegas.
I would say Henderson because they need something at corner. Yeah. Like they need to, if this guy can come in and play, like.
And I really like Henderson.
Yeah, I think that
he ain't gonna tackle.
I think this is someone that
with that defensive, this is what they need. He's a ball hawk.
Yeah, it's someone that Todd Bowles I think would really like.
Yeah.
So let's go CJ.
He's basically
Henderson.
He's Marcus Peters. So literally, this is like that defensive line's gonna get there in the backfield.
Listen, he had 0 picks last year. Let's not get.
He was hurt. He had the ankle injury.
Yeah, 11 pass breakups though.
Yeah.
6'1", 204.
Ran a 4.44.
Did he? Damn.
Or 4. Might be the 4.4 flat.
4.39.
4.3. Yeah. See.
37.5-inch vert.
Athlete.
Yeah. 75 and 7/8 wingspan.
I want him to drop to 17.
20 bench reps now.
Yeah.
He could move up.
Yeah, I think his Jacksonville at 9 is very, very possible.
Jacksonville's always possible.
God,
I'm going to put that as a 2 for Tampa.
All my favorite players are going to go to Jacksonville somehow.
Oh, no, and here is Denver to ruin, just crap on everything.
You know what's going to happen, right?
No.
They're going to take CeeDee Lamb.
Okay, yeah, probably.
To pair with Sutton.
Yeah.
And Noah Fant. And they're going to have Melvin Gordon, Phillip Lindsay. I was like, oh, this offense looks. And then they have
no quarterback.
Drew Lock.
Jameis. Get Jameis, all right?
Oh, my. In that mile high, pal, that ball's going to.
Look, those young receivers aren't going to complain. They're going to be so happy to be in the NFL and just getting the ball thrown in their general direction. They won't care.
Oh, he's going to force feed them.
Yes. And then Drew Lock will take over in week 6.
Disgusting.
I like this draft so far. It actually is. We have the most likely things happening is Burrow 1, obviously. Yeah. Tua going 3rd. We're basically saying Tua's going 2 or 3. Yeah.
And then Washington taking Chase Young's at 5, too.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you don't think they're going to take the Godfather offer for 2?
No, you don't trade away from Chase Young.
Okay. And then picks that we hate the most has to be Simmons going to the Giants.
Yeah. Brown going to the Panthers. And then Jacksonville taking anybody.
Yes. Okay, that's fair. Jacksonville, I'm completely fine with them taking a lineman. Please do.
I love the San Fran getting Ruggs, but I hate it.
Yeah. I don't like the Jets taking a lineman.
That's what they have.
All right, sorry. I don't like them taking Thomas.
But that's the only person left.
Yeah.
They're literally going to get... They won too many games where they don't get the pick of what lineman they want, so they just get the best of the rest, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. In that case, just take CeeDee Lamb.
It's a typical Jets thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we get the 4th best lineman, and we're picking 11th.
So basically, I think CeeDee is probably the guy that fell the most, probably here.
Yeah.
If he goes 15th, that's great value for Denver.
That's still probably my favorite picks in the draft.
No consideration for Kinlaw in the top 15.
He didn't work out. Same with Chason. He didn't work out either.
I don't think Chason should go anywhere near there. So
he's going to Atlanta.
Okay. Well, that was cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, but that back half, all the linebackers, the wide receivers are still there, the cornerbacks are still there.
Right.
The defensive ends I don't like are still there. The safeties.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Patrick Queen.
Yeah, Patrick Queen, Kenneth Murray.
Jonathan Taylor, man. Someone's going to get a hell of a running back, and it's going to be the Patriots.
Denzel Mims is there. Xavier McKinney, AJ Epenza.
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs, Josh Jones, AJ Terrell, T. Higgins, who you really like.
Yes.
Justin Jefferson. Like, there's so many names.
Do you have DeAndre Swift going ahead of Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, I have Swift, but he's going to go pick 39 to the Dolphins.
What a jerk.
He's going to go to the Dolphins. The Dolphins will be so good.
Man.
With Tua, Swift.
Okay. All right. Well, we should wrap it there.
Yeah.
That was fun. I'm looking forward to it. How many weeks do we have until this draft allegedly takes place?
3 weeks exactly.
Ooh, nice.
4 weeks. We're a month out.
Okay. Maybe next week we finish out the first round.
Oh, yeah. We can do that. I like that.
I hope to hear some rumors, too. We know Tua's moving up.
Oh, yeah.
We know it.
We keep showing the videos.
Ron Rivera is starting to sweat right now. Dan Gilbert is going to come over the top, right? He's like, hey, we're getting Tua.
Yeah.
Ron's like, no, I don't want him. No, we're getting him, Ron. Sorry. I already put the card in.
We have Haskins. I don't care. We traded for Kyle Allen. I don't care.
I don't even know who Haskins is. All right, cool. We'll catch you guys next week. Stay safe, stay indoors, and wash your hands.